Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name's Heather. I am a lover of makeup and yeah, this is the look we're going to be doing today. It was requested actually by Bernadette, so hi. You guys want to let me know what sort of things you want to see next? If you want to see any more tutorials, reviews, full faces, let me know. But please like, comment, subscribe, you guys know the drill, and let's get into it. So, as I was saying in my intro, hi! I'm going to do the look from my indie brand video. I got a request from Bernadette to show how to do it, and check me out getting requests. It's like I'm a proper YouTuber. So most of it will be Beauty Bright Mattes. Let's hold this the right way up. I've got the Beauty Pastels that we're going to use as well, and of course some Pastel Roses pigments. I am primed and ready. I'm only going to do one eye on camera because, let's face it, people don't have hours to watch me that do this because it can take a while. I'm also going to be using ABH Noir. Blame Missa for making me buy it, and yeah, so let's get into it. So first things first, I'm going to be going into my ABH Noir. I'm just going to be laying a base shade down. I'm going to use my Jessup 237 detail shader, which is just one of these. I'm just going to pack it on. I'm not going to be covering my full eyelid because I do have the white on the inner corner. I'm going to pack that on as much as possible. I don't know why I keep closing my palette. Get the shape that you want roughly. Don't take it as high as you want it to go because we will be diffusing it out shortly. I mean, look at that for a black. You could use one in the Beauty Bay Bright Mattes if you don't have Noir. I just used it because I hadn't tried it yet. We'll do that with the colour switch in case I need it later. And then I'm going to take my Sigma E41 Duo Fibre Blend. Nice and fluffy. I'm just going to diffuse the edges of this black. I'm going to do small circular motions just to diffuse it out. Makes it easier to blend. Just using the lightest touch. Like I said, just getting the shape that I want. See how much that's diffused already? It just helps the black go into the next colour. Excuse the dog being dramatic. And then I'm going to go in with my Zoeva 223 Petite Eye Blender. Now you are going to be seeing a lot of these brushes. I got them off my half for my birthday. He is amazing. These brushes are amazing. Thank you, Daniela, for the recommendation. So you're going to be seeing them a lot. I will show you what they look like so you can use a direct comparison. And then I'm going to go into Beauty Bay Bright Mattes. I'm going to go into Sea Mist. I'm just going to stamp along that diffuse line. just like that. Again, get the shape that you want, don't get it too high because it is going to be diffused out in a second. And then we're going to go into the same Sigma brush, do the same again, small circles, just blending them together. Just diffusing out those edges. I'm not too fussed about the colour at the moment because we are just getting that blend. We can build the colour back up afterwards. You see that's blended together? And we'll just encourage them to play nicely together. Like you would kids when they don't really like each other. And then, same brush, the 223, I'm going to go into my Beauty Bay Pastels. I'm going to use First Light, which is this yellow, and we're just going to stamp up the top of that blue. I'm going to go back through and work everything together again using my Sigma brush. It's a relatively easy look to do. I do love a good dark smoky eye with a Pastel Roses pigment, but that's just me. I love that brand, so you can use whatever pigment you want. I'm going to go back in with CMS and just make it a bit bluer, because we've lost it a little bit with all that blending. Yeah. And then I'm just going to back through with my Sigma, blend it out. I'm going to go back in with my Jessup 237, where that black disappeared a little bit at the front. Just so those pigments have something to stick to. So that's how we're looking so far. One quick glass go over there. And then I'm going to go in with another Jessup 237 that hasn't had black on it. I'm going to go in to the Beauty Bay Bright Mattes again. I'm going to use White Lies. Now this is actually quite a good white in my opinion. I've stamped that on. Back and forth between the black and the white. Just try and keep the white as possible. I'm going to get back in with my other Jessup that had the black on it. And then my Soeva 228 Luxe Crease, just quite a fluffy. Just go back and forth between the two. So this blend doesn't matter too much because we will be covering them with pigments. And now for the fun stuff, the pigments. So I like the NYX glitter glue. The NYX glitter glue, as I was saying. And what I like to do, again another tip I've learnt from Daniela, is to put it on the back of my hand, tap it so it's tacky. I don't use a brush, I use my finger and I just tap it on and make sure it's all tacky, and then it just helps them stick better. I know that it's already got a tacky base and it just makes life easier. I don't know why I've done it on my left eye today because have been easier on my right, but I've gotten into the habit of starting with my left eye first. Thank you, Robert Welsh. So yeah, so I'll just tap it. It's nice and tacky. I'll just tap it on to my lid. And then I will clean my finger so I so I'm not putting glue into my pigment. And then the first pigment I'm going to use is the wonderful Witch Head, which is a purple to blue shift. I'm just going to go in with my pinky because I have flat fingers. I'm just going to tap that all along that glue line there. And just make sure that it is nice and covered. You could use a brush if you wanted to, but I always find these go on better with your finger. Swipe it across if you want it a bit more foiled, or you could just tap it. That's what it looks like. It is a gorgeous colour. And then, I should have got a wipe out. Because now my finger's nice and stained. And then I'm going to go into my Ligwetta. And I'm just going to stamp this in the middle, almost like a halo eye, but not quite because I'm not cutting it. Just to give that little bit of definition, just in the middle. Just going to use my finger to blend it out a little bit, so it's just not just a line. And that's the majority of the lid work. Back into our glue, which is still tacky. I think I need to add a bit more because most of it's gone. Here's me trying to be I can't think what the word is now, it's gone straight out my head. Here's me trying to be cautious with it. Frugal. That is the word I was looking for, frugal. Tap it over that white. And then we are going to go into Snowdonia, which is a white with a shift, like almost like a pinky shift to it. Again, use my finger, tap it on, back and forth between Ligwetta and Witch Head as well, just to get them to play together. And then I'm going to take that blending brush with Sigma, bring it down the crease a little bit further, make sure I'm happy. That's a bit more blown out than my previous look, but I didn't film that one, so. This is where we are. I've got a bit of patch that won't blend at the moment. I'm not quite sure what's happened. I think it's a bit of my, not a bit of my skin, that sounds gross, I think it's my skin that's the issue at the moment. It's not playing. And then for the lower lash line, we did similar to what we did on the top lash line. We went into, well, first of all we should prime really, shouldn't we? Let's do this in the proper way, because normally I have my base on, but it's not really one of those days, I don't think. I need to put it on. Buff it in. Using my BH number 5. Mambo number 5. I am just using P. Louise as my base in the shade Rumor 0.5. And then, like I said, we're doing the same that we did on the top. We're going to go in with black. On the same Jessup 237. And then we're going to go back in. It's all quite repetitive, just we're going to use a different shimmer on the bottom. See mist? Well, I should have smudged this out further, really. Smoke it out as far down as you want it. I've not gone super smoky this time, but you do you. So see this has just been stamped down. Blend it out, make a stupid face. Attempt to blend that one all over again. There we go. Trying to fix my early mistakes. Story of my life. And then we're going to go into the Beauty Bay Bright Pastels. First light, stamp that over that line. And clean up shortly. And then it is NYX glitter glue time again, but this time we're going to go into a different pigment. You can use the same ones again if you don't have the ones I'm talking about. You could use whatever colours you wanted, really. You could turn this pink, you could turn it yellow, green, whatever you wanted. I'm sure Teresa will turn it a wonderful green. And then we're going to use Forest, this wonderful green. Teresa, if you're watching, you need this. Look at that. Tap that under. I'm aware it's gone everywhere, but like I said, I will clean up. Look at that shimmer. Is that not one of the most beautiful green shimmers you've ever seen? Pastel Roses know what they're doing. No big deal, but they commented on my post the other day. I was very excited. I'm going to go back into Malagueta and just follow the same line underneath. Just to mimic what's going on top. So just completing that halo eye effect. And then if you wanted, you could smoke it out further. I'm just going to take which head a bit further out here. I think I need a bit more glitter glue. I'm a mess today. I apologise. I'm post nights. I've had 4 hours sleep today. The perks of working shifts. So yeah, that is the look. Obviously I will tidy up and that area won't blend. yeah, so you just take this higher if you wanted it higher, not smoke it out as much as I did, personal preference. Do eyeliner, lashes, etc. I think that white might need building up a bit further. But I mean, look at that. When I say Pastel Roses know what they're doing, they know what they're doing. I'm sure everyone is sick to death of me talking about them, but what can I say? I like the bands that I like. So yeah, so you would... I did black in my waterline, I did lashes, obviously my full face, I had a black lip on, and I put... I don't think I put a pigment over the top, I think I just had it black, but yeah. So I will see you in the outro when I do the other eye, and I'll be back in a sec. So here we are, final look. I've thrown my base on, thrown lashes on, and done a lip on. Checking out if I've got anything on my teeth. So yeah, this is a look that I really love. Daniela actually helped me with this look the first time round, so this video is obviously dedicated to her. Yeah, so nice close up for you. My base stuff is still the same as that I've been using recently. I'm still using the Essence foundation and primer and concealer. I've thrown a bit of Revlon Candid in there as well, just to help with the coverage. The lip application we won't talk about because it's terrible. The lashes are House of Boo, Clara Lashes, go and check her out as well. Go and check Daniela out, I will link them both down below in the description box. The brow highlight is Snowdonia, which we use in the inner corner as well. Highlighter is Oprah and Steph Tom's Milk and Cookies. Brow stuff is Essence again. So yeah, I love this look. Here you go, I hope it helps. If you have any questions, please let me know. Fact of the day. I think most people know this one, but they used to put cocaine in Coca-Cola back in the day. It's always fun. Yeah, so here it is, final looks. I don't know if you can see the shifts in it. My lashes are covering it up right now, I can't really tell with the angle, but yeah. Go and check out Pastel Roses, House of Boo. If you want to follow me on Instagram, please feel free. It's Paras. I would really appreciate it. I'm a lot more active on there than I'm on YouTube at the moment because of... I don't really know why. I think I'm just trying to get into the swing of filming and editing and feeling confident enough to do that. Yeah. So please like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. It really means a lot to me, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.